Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. Doug Stewart here to tell you about my man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. Smooth's got the tickets for everything that you need in the world of sports, concerts, or theater. I don't care what it is. I don't care where it's at in this great land of ours. My man Smooth at smoothtickets.com, he got them tickets. I'm telling you, boxing, baseball, NBA, NFL, country music concerts, hard rock, hip-hop, theater, Broadway, he's got them all. And if he don't have them, there ain't none. I'm telling you, smoothtickets.com. Once again, that's smoothtickets.com, or give him a call at 404-374-1150. Once again, that's 404-374-1150. You got to tell him, though, that I sent you. You got to tell him that Doug Stewart sent you. Once again, smoothtickets.com. That's smoothtickets.com. Yeah!
National Debt Relief is one of the country's largest and most reputable debt settlement companies, made up of energetic individuals who are passionate about helping thousands of Americans with debt relief. Most importantly, we're all about helping our customers through a tough financial time in their lives with education and individual customer service. We're dedicated to helping individuals and families rid their lives of burdensome debt, specializing in debt settlement, and they've also negotiated settlements for thousands of creditor and collection accounts. Providing clients with both expertise and proven results, this means helping customers in time of hardship to get out of debt with the least possible cost. It can also mean conducting financial consultations, educating the customer, and recommending the appropriate solution. Core Services offer debt settlement as an alternative. I repeat, alternative to bankruptcy, credit counseling, and debt consolidation. National Debt Relief is your #1 advocate group to help you reestablish financial stability as quickly as possible. So give us a call at 844-828-4975. Again, that's 844-828-4975, and work it out.
So what you gonna do when you get out of here, cat dad?
Oh, no, dog. Just trying to live it one day at a time, you know?
I hear you talking, man. Live it one day at a time. It ain't nothing but a thing, though, bro.
Yeah, I hear you, fool. Well, let me get up out of here. My ride out there waiting for me.
All right, cat. Take it easy, baby.
Stay up, fool.
Peace.
He greets his father with his hands up. Rehabilitated slightly. Glad to be the man's child. The world is different.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show.
Out of jail in 7 years.
Tribute Tuesday, Scarface.
All he had was his mother's letters. Now he's mobile, and he's gotta make a change and make it for the better. But he's black, so he's got one strike against him. And he's young, plus he came up in the system. But he's smart, and he's finally making 18.
Sports talk for the people. The Doug Stewart Show. Tribute Tuesday. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. Last night in Monday Night Football, the Denver Broncos got all up in the Houston Texans, man, 27-9. The big story from last night, man, is the ineptitude of Brock Osweiler, quarterback for the Houston Texans, man. He throws the ball 41 times, completes 22 passes for 131 yards. Now, wait a second. Damn it, I should have did this already. Let me go ahead and do some quick math here on my little calculator, So he threw the ball 41 times, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Let's get that screen back. He threw the ball 41 times. but he completed 22. So you take 131, and you just take the completions and divide it by 22. That's 5.95 yards per pass per completion. You mean to tell me a quarterback You mean to tell me that a quarterback that just got a deal where he's going to get $48 million guaranteed from the Houston Texans in an entire football game had a 6-yard per completion average for an entire football game? That's unacceptable. Now, listen, there's probably a lot of familiarity, obviously, with Brock Osweiler playing for the Denver Broncos for a couple of years. I think he was there 4 years, set to be the backup or the heir apparent to Peyton Manning. So I'm pretty sure the defenses know what he likes to do, what he doesn't like to do, what he kind of struggles with. So there's probably that attributed to his game last night. I get that. But I don't think it's to that degree, where you're averaging less than 6 yards per carry. You throw the ball. They give you the opportunity to throw the ball 41 times, and you throw the ball for less than 6 yards. How can you throw the ball downfield and average under 6 yards per completion? Like, that almost seems unbelievable. Like, that can't be the case. But such is the case. You know what? Today, when hearing this story, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, and seeing what the Denver Broncos did last night, and knowing the decision that they had to make when Peyton Manning retired, and everybody assumes that Brock Osweiler is going to be their quarterback. He came in last year a couple of times, a couple of games when Peyton Manning was injured, and he did all right. But this kind of goes back to the whole thing that I always scream about, how you can win football games without a quarterback. Without this great quarterback, this quarterback that you pay all of this money to. Because really, anybody that knows anything about the game, that played the game at a young age, at any level, it really all happens in the trenches. You know, it's really what happens between an offensive line and that defensive line. If you got a very good offensive line and an average running back, that average running back's going to look very, very good. Like, if you have a very good defensive line and you can get to the quarterback and get in the backfield and stop passing plays and stop running plays, really, what does it matter? What does it matter if you got a great quarterback on the other side of the ball? So I applaud, and I said this many times this year, I applaud the Denver Broncos for not paying Brock Osweiler all that money and saying that we can win with defense. I applaud them. I applaud John Elway. I applaud that organization for saying, freak it, we can't cope. You can kick rocks. We are not going to give you $48 million like your name is John Elway, or like your name is Dan Marino, or Joe Montana, or somebody like that, or Steve Young like that. No, we've watched you every single day since you've been in the league, and we know that you're average at best. Yeah. We know that you're average at best. Then instead of tying up all of this money in you, we're just going to let you go. We're going to use the money that we would have given to you, or any other team in this league seemingly would have given to you, to build up our defense, to keep our defense strong, to maybe add a couple of more pieces. We saw last year, this is the Denver Broncos talking, we saw last year that we really don't need a good quarterback, no disrespect to Peyton Manning, but we really don't need a good quarterback to win Super Bowls. And so we're bucking the trend. We're bucking the trend. Everybody and their mama, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, everybody and their mama is just giving a barrel load of money to quarterbacks just because their job title is quarterback. Such is not the case here in Denver. We're not going to get down like that at Mile High. I applaud the Denver Broncos for telling Brock Osweiler to kick rocks. Okay? I applaud them. Ball award to them on a Tuesday. Looking Very good look for them, man. Osweiler just 22 for 41, 131 yards with a TD and no interceptions. Trevor Siemian, on the other hand, the guy that they gave the range to in Denver, was 14 to 25 for 157 yards, a TD and no interceptions. Osweiler also lost a fumble at his own 25-yard line. It was scooped up by Harris on the first play of the fourth quarter to lead to a Brandon McManus chip shot field goal that made it 24-9. So once again, man, I applaud them. I hate this whole era we're in right now, man, and giving all of these quarterbacks this money, man, and you know good and well they aren't worth it. Well, we got to pay a quarterback. We got to have a quarterback. You can have a quarterback. Just get you a quarterback that's not going to lose the game for you. Get you a quarterback that's not going to throw the ball to the other team, and that's exactly what they did with this Trevor Siemian guy. They told this guy to protect the football. It's as simple as that. And I always talk about how the numbers, definitively show. If you're +1 in turnovers, or +2 in turnovers, or +3, the more that you're plus as far as turnovers compared to your opponent, the greater your chances are, the numbers are, the statistics are that you're going to lose the damn game. That's why I hated Brett Favre, man. Not that I hated Brett Favre. Some people say I hated Brett Favre. Not that I hated Brett Favre, but I always hated the fact that Brett Favre got all of this credit being this great quarterback, and he did have a strong arm, and he won a lot of games. He won a Super Bowl. But Brett Favre would lose you a game just as fast as he would win you one. Probably more so than anybody else. Brett Favre is far and away the all-time leader in interceptions in the NFL. So I come from the old school, man. Run the football, play strong defense, win games in the trenches, and don't turn the football over. Don't turn the football over. It's as simple as that. And the Denver Broncos feel like that's what they're going to ride or die with, and they're not going to give a half-rate quarterback all that damn money. Ball award to them once again. Damn that. From that ninja in the chat room on Spreaker.com, he says it's not really a genius move to watch somebody play 7 mediocre games and realize you don't want to give him a lot of money. I hear what you're saying, Ninja, but at the same time, it seems like that's the culture of the NFL. It almost seems like trying to keep up with the Joneses. Somebody gave whatever mediocre quarterback a ton of money, 5 years ago, 6, 7, 8 years ago, and that became the trend. Because they did it, we're going to give this mediocre quarterback money. And because they did it, we're going to give our guy, mediocre money. There's this thing out there, this sentiment out there that we have to pay a quarterback. We got an average quarterback, and everybody knows the guy's average. Talking about said quarterback. Everybody in their mama that's watched football for more than a day knows that the quarterback is average, but they still give him money like he's some type of Hall of Famer. I absolutely hate it. And I think the Denver Broncos did a great job in bucking that damn trend. But you're right. I hear what you're saying. But the culture today is to give these cats all of the money. The quarterback is the end all. The most important player on the team is the quarterback. That's not the case. Proven last year, proven with the Baltimore Ravens when they had old punk-ass, lame-ass Trent Dilfer as their quarterback. It's been proven many times. Many times it's been proven. Don't act like it ain't been proven before. All right? All right, we get back from the break, man. Quick thoughts about Arian Foster, man. He's calling it a career. We'll talk about that. I'll read some of your chat. The most interactive guy talk show in America. This is the Doug Stewart Show and the most fun. Don't go away. We'll be back.
Mic check. Yes, this is your humble host, Marcus Harper. And make sure you check out my show, the Marcus Harper Podcast, on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Yes, hop aboard this train of thought. Weekly, 60 minutes of work. I got you. Sports talk, soul beats, and life. Again, the Marcus Harper Podcast, weekly on the SME Network. Check me out. Life is good.
Are you ready? Are you ready? It's your girl, Miss Spicy, host of Spicy Conversations. Join me every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern on Spreaker.com for some late night talk. I hope you're ready.